Good morning, everyone. This is Jennifer Sanchez, and you are watching the Wise Morning Coffee Chat Show. Oh, we got some early risers this morning. Is it a holiday? Like, we see some people on right away. So, make sure you guys say good morning, where you're watching from. Also, don't forget if you are watching from that private Facebook group, the Unshakable Faith Filled and Purpose Driven group, we need you to give permission to show your name on the chat restream link, and I just posted it right now, and I'll be sharing it right now. You should see it in the comment section. So, anywho, who am I? I am your show host today. I am the owner and the founder of the Women's Institute of Self Development Advocacy, WISE for short. Keep it short and sweet. We provide personal and professional development for women, and we really want women to become unshakable, faith filled, and purpose driven through all our activities. So, we are highlighting awesome women, and today we have an awesome, amazing woman that I've been dying to get my hands on this show and in more active in my community, Sue. So Sue, can you introduce yourself to the viewers?
Oh my, good morning, everybody. Sue Vasquez here, and I hail from the south side of Chicago and in the suburbs in Frankfort, Illinois. And I'm just glad to be on the show. I'm glad Jennifer reminded me about it last night because it was in my calendar. But, with Easter, I wasn't looking at my calendar.
Yeah, no, nobody was. Nobody was. So I'm super excited to have Sue here. Me and Sue actually got some history, y'all. We got history. So um let me actually show you the comments. We have some people. We have Shorty. Good morning, Jennifer. I try to watch you before I start work. Oh, that's so
Oh,
nice. I'm glad you do that. Get some inspiration in. And then we have Rosario, another amazing
hey,
lady.
Rosario.
Good
And
morning,
Mary,
beautiful
son.
ladies.
Wow.
Yes, Mary, we got the crew on here. So
So
um
nice.
so Sue, actually I met Sue at one of her restaurants years ago, right? I went out to, was it the Tinley Park
No,
location I went?
Frankfurt you came to, we had 3 going at that time, so we met at that newest one. Yep, we did. But
Yeah,
where did we
yeah,
meet before that? It was a networking group, I believe, right? That wonderful networking.
yes, that wonderful networking group.
Mhm.
Yes, I know. Are we gonna say the name of the wonderful networking group? I forget their name.
The
But
co-op. It
yes,
wasn't it the
the
co-op? The
co-op.
co-op, yeah,
Yes, the
yeah.
co-op. So we met at the co-op. We kicked it off right away. I think you went to the Laurel. Did you go to the Laurel
Oh,
one
yes,
too?
yes, yes, we did, yes.
So we had Laurel Landmeyer, and I'm in her fast cash coaching, and I think Sue, you're in some of her stuff
I
too,
am,
right?
and yeah, if I would, do it, it would work out better.
We'll get you there with her.
Mm.
But yeah, we were really connected. Beautiful restaurant. I mean, and then I've gone to some of your networking events too, because you've hosted some networking events in your restaurants as well,
Yes,
right?
yes, and more coming up. I started a Final Friday now. We do a Final Friday at Little Joe's in New Lenox. So we're on our third or fourth one coming up here the end of April. And I love watching connections happen. Like whenever people are around, I feel like I just get super excited. As long as people are around, it's like the energy that flows, and you just see that, so and so connected with so and so, and jobs happen. And I mean, it's just so neat to see all that happen. So I like to put people together or allow it to happen at our restaurants. So.
Yeah. Yeah, and you have beautiful restaurants. Would you consider your restaurant? I know they have different levels. Is it like fine dining? Consider, is it
No, we're
casual
casual family
family?
dining.
Okay. Okay,
Yes,
nice.
yes, it's been.
So
Go ahead.
go. Oh, I was just gonna say, ladies, y'all gotta go check it out. I just remember the food was delicious. So
No, yeah, that can be a problem sometimes with self-control, right? Always food around, always. So, and Mary's on here, Coach Mary, so our health coach. So I just want to, yeah, say hey to Mary because it's we've been chatting a little bit as well, and it is,
Good.
it's a hard thing to be disciplined in all areas all the time, right? So the food is something. Well, my dad actually started Little Joe's the day I was born. The doors open, and here we are, 63 years later, still family owned. I met my husband in the kitchen, and the rest his history, as they say. So it's been great. The ups and downs, so pros and cons of every business you own, and especially with COVID, it affected everybody's life in so many different ways. But I like to choose that a lot of blessings came out of COVID, which I think a lot did, because I think it brought people closer together, families especially. I loved, being out and just seeing, the families on bikes, and when it was nice out anyway, just walking around. And so I like to say that there was many blessings that happened, even though it was a rough time for a lot of people. But and we did lose one restaurant during that time, but we still have two. So and also, if anyone's listening that's in what's the name of the restaurant? Good morning, Priscilla. It is Little Joe's, famous Italian restaurant, the original Little Joe's. It's the corporate names are, a little different, but it's all Little Joe's is in there. So, Tinley Park in New Lenox, Illinois. And if
Yeah.
anybody knows of anybody, I'll throw out my networking here, that if they know anybody who is in the area who would like to be a server, a bartender, or, a cashier, phone girl, we're always looking for people, because I don't know why I would think that people be clamoring for jobs, but it's just really, really rough right now out there. A cook would be nice too. I mean, we have our cooks of years and years with us, but sometimes it's always good to have another one or two on board. So anyway, it's keeping
Amen.
it going.
Amen.
We're open every day on Mondays. We open New Lenox at 3:30, so we're lunch and dinner, and Italian, um, and more
Yeah.
than just pizza. We have our famous pizza, but also steaks and seafood, and probably a way too big menu: pasta, sandwiches, and so on. So
Nice. So let's go. You'll definitely will make sure we share your contact information if anyone knows anyone looking for a job. Actually, Lamera said I'll reach out to you.
oh,
I work as a waitress part time. So there you go. Right, we have some job opportunities happening on the show, which is awesome.
yay.
Um, so let's go into coffee time. You guys know the whole purpose and premise around the show is to pretend, not pretend. I say pretend to drink coffee. We drink coffee or we drink something, right? Like how many times you meet someone at a networking event, and I'm sure you do this too all the time. Like, let's go grab coffee. Come, let's go gather. Especially women that love networking. This is like a normal to me, right? For me, it's about coffee and breakfast and morning stuff. Like evening stuff, and like I know there's networkers that like to do dinners and like to do. I'm not into that, not me, but I'm more about a coffee. I'm a coffee gal. So, what are you drinking, Sue, this morning?
Me, I have water in my coffee cup. This is my favorite cup, Jesus and coffee. I love my Jesus. And then, but it just was a little early to make coffee for, I don't know. I'm not one of those ones that have to have coffee right away before I even talk or anything. I'm just water tasting really good this morning.
Yeah, yeah.
Not a
Hey,
salty
and I know.
foods yesterday.
Yeah, and I know you're on a health kick. I know you're on a health journey, so understandable. Actually, today I brewed, and if you guys are watching, drinking coffee or shakes or whatever you're drinking, let it be known, just so we can see. I think people's personalities shine through what you drink in the morning. So we have Shorty. She said, "My Herbalife tea, like every morning, raspberry flavor. I need my energy. Great Monday, by the way. Yeah, I've had that tea. That is like." Crack. It really is. Like I remember one time drinking that thing and I was like done like by 6 a.m. Like my whole house was clean. Like that's some strong stuff right there, Shorty. Um, so I actually am drinking Dunkin' and I brewed it this morning. Like that's probably why I was so also like all over the place because usually I use K cups, and just pop it in there and boom, 30 seconds, I got my coffee. This time I had to sit there, find the filter, put the water in, put in the grounds. So yes. Um we have Shorty said just like coffee. I forget what LBSS means.
I ask my
You know,
kids all the way. I mean, not all the way, all the time about that, and then
so
I forget. But somebody's gonna put it in.
someone's gonna put it right now. I forget what LBSS means. Cafe Bustelo caramel
Oh,
creamer. Yum.
oh, I
That's
love
yummy.
Cafe Bustelo. I have some. I like that a lot.
Yeah, me too.
Good one.
Nescafe con canela and hazelnut creamer. Look at that. We have some nice combinations. I was very addicted to Dunkin' before, but I left that. Yes, Dunkin' for sure can be addicting. Laughing but serious. Here we go. Now
There we
now we
go.
got it. Laughing but serious. So love that you guys are engaging. That's what it means. Thank you, Shorty. Yes. So now that we have that, so tell us, Sue, you said, where was the original Little Joe's at? It was in Chicago, right? It was in the South Side.
Yes, it was on, 63rd Street, and between California and Kedzie, and it was, Richmond, the actual street. Yep, 2921
Oh, it's
63rd Street,
nice.
yeah. So that was there for 31 years. It was so my dad and my godfather, they were the partners, and they sold, so and we moved and
Nice.
opened Tinley.
Nice. So how do you feel? This is like a legacy, this is your
Yeah,
family's legacy, right? And we're
yeah.
always talking about legacy in our community and right, what are you going to pass down to your children and your children's children? How do your kids feel about this? I'm just
I
curious.
knew you were gonna say that. Well, one moved far away to Arizona, and, my, oldest, Gerardo, and he just bought his first townhome in Arizona, so I'm very proud of him and excited for him, and, it does have a mama room, it has 3 bedrooms, so I said, "Oh, come January, I'm knocking on that door for sure, if not sooner." But, I love to travel, I love to get away, so that, then, Vincenzo does work for us. He's at our new Lenox one. Him and my daughter-in-law made us grandparents. So we have 2 young
Oh,
ones,
nice.
almost 4 and almost 2. And then my daughter Victoria, 22. She's like a mini me. She could really zip around the restaurant and she loved it, but she has some health challenges going on where it's her energy gets super where yeah feeling like passing out sometimes if her energy gets too low. So we're working through all these challenges and for 2 years now. So yeah, that could be a
Wow.
whole topic for another day. Yeah,
Yeah.
all I can say is I'm just so thankful our health that whatever business you have, or if you're at a job, or aspiring to own not a restaurant, but yeah, if you want to own a restaurant, see me. I'd love to sell 1 or 2 of them. Actually, I think that it's about time. I'd like to kind of start a back out kind of thing.
Your
Doesn't
exit
Yeah,
strategy.
my exit strategy. Thank you. But I don't know where I was going somewhere with that. um yeah, oh, I was
Well,
just gonna say our health is so important. That's what I was gonna say.
yeah.
So I don't think any job that's why I kinda started backing up a little bit. Instead of being there constantly all the time, I do a lot from home now because there's a lot of behind the scenes with office and paperwork and all that, keeping all that up. But, I just the stress can really get to you, and that starts affecting your health, so good.
Yes, yes. And that's why it's so critical to find that time for love, self-love, and all those good stuffs. And we have La Mera, who's also a member of our community. She's 15 minutes away from Tinley
Oh,
and currently
wow,
working in
that is
Italian restaurant. I love to go too.
great.
Yeah, she's awesome. Also, she is too funny. You have a ball. If Esmeralda's anywhere in that room, you're cracking up. So I want
That's
a food
great.
truck. My wings are too big to stay in one place.
Uh,
She's so funny.
that would
But
that's a good one.
yeah, it is. But yeah, I'm glad. I'm excited to see if you and Lamera can connect. That'd be awesome. So let's go back to your journey. So you got the businesses. I hear you do something else as well for women. Tell me a little bit more, or families, I should say, right?
Oh, yes, yes, yes. Well, I've always been a believer that no matter what job or profession you may have, it's always good to have multiple streams of income coming in. Don't keep all your eggs in one basket, like I did for many years. And that's when I discovered with networking, and you get to learn other things and try other companies maybe. But I'm a firm believer in direct sales, and I found a company years ago that recently merged with another company called ACN. And I don't know, maybe some of you've heard it. It's been around almost 30 years, so 29 years they've been around with their same four founders, which is to me is amazing because relationships are, you know, hard to stay together. But 29 years, the same four founders. But anyway, they have a great thing going with no products. There's a lot of great companies out there with products, and but I was in a few of those early on, and I never made money because I couldn't. I just I don't just didn't with the products. So from there, I yeah, found ACN just recently, and it's a really cool that the bills that we're already paying, our television, our cell phone, our gas and electric, ladies or who's ever watching, gentlemen, that is going up. That those bills are going up. And if we can help lock you in, which I did right away, I shouldn't say right away, it took a month to be, kind of looking and seeing what I was going to do, but locked in now. So anyway, I'm always glad to help somebody save money, make money. There's absolutely residual income with this company. There's some other areas. Uh, I had an ID seal or like a theft protection, but I was paying $33 a month for that. Now I'm paying like 21, but I paid it for the whole year. And then if you pay it right up front, you get some perks. So, I find it kind of amazing that we insure a lot of things, but then out there in cyberspace, cyberland is a lot of creepers, a
Hackers.
lot of yeah,
Mhm.
exactly. So, anyway, we have that program, a lot of things to help families, and now if you do own a business, credit card processing. I already had a really low
Oh,
credit
nice.
card processing, and now, they're gonna save me 23% more at our restaurant, so why not, right? So, I'm glad to share that with anybody. We have a Zoom every night at 7, except wait, what's today? Monday, right? We're gonna be actually live at our Little Joe's restaurant tonight, so we're gonna be there having a live, like, networking about 6 o'clock. If anyone feels like coming over, La Mera, you're not too far from there either. New Lenox isn't that far away, so anyway. Oh, bless you, bless you.
Thank you. No, 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 that's great. That's good to hear. So, I mean, I know that, and hearing you talk about saving money, like, yeah, you're right. We don't put insurance on these things, right? And this makes sense of the whole idea of like, if you can cut down on bills, why not cut down on bills, right?
Yes,
So it sounds like the company's really about helping people save money. Is
yeah.
that what it sounds like?
Save, and then,
Nice.
and then they reward you because if you say you help other people, then, more comes back to you, right? Then they have a residual that starts building up, so that's pretty neat. I'd like to make
Nice,
money when
nice.
I sleep, right? If we can.
Absolutely. So we have Anna here with us. She's also a member of our community. Good morning, ladies. Good morning, Anna. Nice to see you this morning. We have also Shorty. I met Fabiola from
Oh,
ACN. Um, so yeah, so it sounds great what you're doing with the community. So you're busy with the restaurants, you're doing ACN, you're gonna have networking event tonight. That's exciting. So anyone that wants to go to this networking event, like, is it just to go to it, like learn more, or what exactly is it?
to learn more, the first hour is we're, eating, and, if you'd like, you don't have to eat, but you're there for if you might as well eat for dinner, right? And then we also give, 15% off, to our ACN members off your food bill. So, we like to honor that. And, yeah, it's just, so the first hour, and then at 7 o'clock, you'll learn a little more about ACN, about 15, 20-minute, 25-minute
Nice,
presentation, and meet some new people and make some new friends.
nice. Nice, nice. So now everybody knows tonight. So okay, let's put some information out there because I'm sure people are curious. Address and phone number, and where would people reach out to you if they're interested in learning more?
Are you typing that in or
I'm
you
gonna
typed
type
it
it
in?
in. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, what the address of the restaurant tonight is 1300 North Cedar Road, Cedar, and that's in
Okay.
New Lenox.
Okay. North Cedar Road. Okay, in New Lenox, right?
Yes. And
Okay, I'm gonna add that.
do you want my phone number, my cell, or we
Yeah,
can
let's
look it
put your
up?
cell.
Sure.
Yeah, that's it, correct? Okay.
Yep. That's 815
Okay.
954 9157.
Okay, so if you guys want to reach out to Sue, you guys want to connect with her with something in regards to the restaurants, or you want to connect with her in regards to ACN, there's plenty of opportunity or any of your networking events because you used to have a different networking group gather at your restaurant, right? It was called I forget their name. You probably have so many networking groups that
There were,
gather
yeah,
there.
there, yes. Right now, currently, it's just the New Lenox because it's in New Lenox. So I just say business networking lunch, New Lenox. And that's at the final Friday of every month. So that's coming up.
Okay.
That
And
final
that's
Friday.
just general
It's a lunch.
networking.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
And then everybody, gets to say what they do. And then I always pick a name and the next for a speaker for like 10 minutes at the following lunch meeting, where they can share 10 minutes of their business or chat about whatever they'd like. And you don't have to have a business to come. Some people like to come and just hang out. There's a retired lady that comes just to make connections and have lunch and enjoy, being around people. And then she's kind of like helping with politically with the judges. A lot of that politics is coming up where we do need election judges and so on. And I just started learning a lot from her because I don't know, I for years just stuck my head in the sand really about politics. So I'm learning I might be an election judge or poll watcher or whatever this time coming up to do a little something, for the community. So
Nice,
that's
nice.
important.
And that's final Friday, last Friday of the month at noon, correct?
11:30. Sorry, 11:30 to 1.
11:30.
Mhm.
Okay, cool. So at least everyone knows. I might actually go by this one then. I don't think I have anything. And hang out with you and meet your people over there.
That
So
would be so neat.
definitely.
Yeah, that would
Yeah,
be nice.
yeah, definitely. You guys got to check her out. Check out her restaurant. She's also a believer, which is awesome, which me and her connected right off the bat because of that, because we're both believers and sisters in Christ, and always great conversations and prayer conversations and food conversation. We're always talking about different things, right, in our life. And she's actually currently also in our cohort, which I'm excited about with the ladies of we have 10 ladies in our program, this cohort, and it's just very inspirational group because we're just seeing a lot of things happening. So I'm excited also for you to collaborate with those ladies there in that community and see where that takes everybody, right? Because so yeah, if you guys connect with Sue, she is a connector. She cares about people. That's what I really love about you, Sue. You genuinely care about people, and you don't meet too many people like that. And especially in the business world. In all honesty, I'm just not even going to sugarcoat it. There's people that they care about people because they want to know what they can get out of them, right?
Mm,
What can I
mm,
get out of this person? I'm going to put these I care about you vibes. But the reality is, a lot of times you will see quickly when the person feels like they can't get something out of the individual, they'll forget about them or they'll move on to the next person because a lot of times it's a numbers game. You know it, Sue, right? We're business people. We know that things have to, but you actually care about
Mm.
people. You will spend the time and you will talk, and we've maintained a great relationship over a span of 5 years, I want to say, maybe.
Yeah, 5 or
It's been
6.
you know and you're constantly always, we're always constantly checking in on each other, talking to each other, and I've always said I'll support you however I can support you, but you really care about folks, and you hear it when you talk, you hear it about your team, you care about your workers. So to me, watching that, you think as an employer, you're a great employer. So I love that about you, so I'm just putting that out there.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. I mean, really, I like to treat people the way I'd like to be treated, right? I'm just glad I learned that early on because a lot of hurting people out there in this world. And oh, now you can get me emotional. I just want to hug everybody. So, no matter
Mm,
where you are in your walk today, and who's ever listening, and really, you brought up Jesus and turn to Him. That's my biggest passion right now is just always having that conversation somewhere in that I don't want to jump on people because I used to have a server that used to do that when I was 18 at my dad's restaurant, and she was very forceful, like, you have to know Jesus, like that. And I was like, get away from me. Like, that was when of course early on in my immature days, like, so I tell my daughter, because who's 22, like, yeah, you just have to kind of mature a little bit more in that area because everyone's at different places of their lives. Not everybody, so I try to just bring that up, though, bring up Jesus every time because it's a short time we're here. I'd like to say it's a short time. We're here to have a good time, but also help people along the way, and because life is short, and so if that's just really important to me to know Jesus and learn about Him and where you're going, because He did. Just being that Easter was yesterday, He promised us eternal life if we follow Him. If we follow Him, and it's not easy, and so I'm joined Jennifer with this new cohort because she had been probably very kindly always bringing it up and reaching out to me. Why don't you join us? Why don't you join us? And I started getting a little more involved with the WISE community. And I can't say enough about these ladies. I've yet to meet a lot of them, but I know who's ever with Jennifer is a friend of mine. And it means a lot to have somebody to have your back with, again, whether you have a job or a profession, you're always juggling, right? We're like those people with those plates on the stick, spinning those plates, and they start falling over here. Well, you have Jennifer and her whole group of coaches that can help. I know they're helping me right now, and I'm just getting started with this new cohort. And wait, and what, 11 more weeks? Wait till you see. I would like to come back on here and toot your horn, Jennifer, because I know what's going to happen if
yeah,
you follow the program. And so I'm trying to get that all in and do all this as well. So it's important. It's important to
yeah.
self grow yourself wherever you're at. No,
Amen. Yeah,
so cool.
powerhouse. You're already a powerhouse. So, yeah, just I just am coming alongside, and Liza said you won't regret it. you know, so I just know that with everything that we do, we just really. I've noticed that a lot of the women that we serve are high functioning. They're go getters, right? And you're already doing big things, and for us, it's just an honor to come alongside and just support whatever you're doing and just give more tools for the toolbox. That's kind of how I see it, and hey, have you considered this? Have you thought about this? Have you done that? And that's all essentially what we do, you know. um, but I am so glad that you're with us, Sue. And I'm so glad that you're continuing, the legacy. Is Little Joe the name of your dad or your godfather?
That was the name. My dad was Patrick, and my godfather was Joe, and my mom came up with the name Little Joe because he was pretty short. He was
Nice,
little.
nice. Now, is the pizza a family recipe? I keep forgetting to ask you. Is that like a secret recipe? Is that like a
Sure
family
is.
owned?
Yes,
It
it
is?
is. Yes, it is.
Nice, nice. See,
Yep.
those are the cool things, like to know that you're gonna go eat or be served somewhere where this is like the secret recipe of this family, right? So I'm sure the pizza. I mean, I don't think I had the pizza actually. So when I went,
No,
I
I
think
think you did you lasagna?
I,
I
I
wanna
think I
say
had
you had
pasta or lasagna. Yeah, it was some pasta. It was good. It was really good actually. So now I need to go try your pizza. So maybe I'll go when I go Friday at your last Friday. Are you gonna have pizza there so I
Yeah,
could
we
try
do a,
it?
buffet. Yeah, we have a salad pizza and salad buffet for lunch. It's quick. It's yes. So that way.
Oh,
And
nice.
I just wanna let you know, I don't wake up, always at this early for anybody, Jennifer. I just want you to know that. Yeah.
Ah, you're not the first one to tell me that. So, I appreciate you jumping on and coming on early. Like I'm a big like I'm a trained early bird. I don't say I love to be an early bird. I'm a trained early bird, right? Because if I could sleep all day. But I appreciate you jumping on because I know a lot of the ladies do the same thing here. They're like, fine, Jennifer, I'm gonna get up early, or when we used to do me and Mary the 5 a.m. runs, we used to go out at 5 a.m. at the lakefront. And we were like, no, and you'd be surprised actually. I was just telling somebody when we used to run at the lakefront, there was so many people in the lake. You would think it'd be empty. You'd think not too many people are running. No, there's people out there running, and you're like, oh, okay, this is what we're working with.
Oh, they're crazy people out there, Jennifer.
There are just like us. We're out there doing our thing. So, um, well, everybody that's watching, just wanted to remind you. So she has a lot of things going on in her restaurant, right? Reach out to her if you want to learn more about saving money on your utilities. Here's her phone number, Sue 815-954-9157. Or if you know someone that's looking for a job opportunity, she needs, did you say cashiers? You said servers, you said cooks. I heard
Bartender.
bartender.
Oh,
So anyone looking for job opportunities or know of someone that is looking for a job opportunity, just forward the information. Let her know. Reach out to her, and then her event tonight about ACN is at 1300 North Cedar Road in New Lenox at 6 p.m. You said,
yes,
Sue?
yes.
So at 6 p.m., you guys check out the event, learn more about how you could save on utility bills. Also, you're a busy bee. And then you have your networking event, final Friday at New Lenox. So I'll probably be there at 11:30. And if anyone wants to join me, let me know. We'll be there and supporting Sue and meeting her community as well, because she's also built her own community. So I'm excited about this.
Well, thank you so much. It was really
No,
great to be
thank
here, and
you.
I think it's really good to get up early because now I have a whole list. I was thinking when this is done, I'm going back to bed, but I'm not. Now I'm, like, excited to get some work done early and
Yeah,
get in the Word a little bit and then keep on keeping on, so I'm
there
really
you
happy to
go.
be here, and, one last thing, just with ACN, because we merged with the other company I was with, there's lots of great things coming, down the pipe, like, if you, have college, loans out there, I helped my cousin save $320,000 on her student loans. She had 2 PhDs, and she thought she was gonna die with them, so we were able to help her with that, and there's other areas as well, so not just utilities, but many
Oh,
fun and interesting
wow.
things, so I'm glad to help, like I said, wherever I can, and God bless each and every one of you.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Thank you. Maybe we should have a special wise member like information session or something so we can learn how we can all save money on our utility bill. So that's exciting. Thank you so much, Sue, for doing this, and thank you for jumping on early in the morning. I really appreciate it. You are awesome, and you're all fixed up, so now you can do Facebook Lives. You can go out. You can, whatever you need to do. You got.
I'm in Facebook
um,
jail right now, so I guess I've never been. I don't know why. I have 16 days left of my sentence of
oh
being in
Lord.
Facebook jail. I don't know why. I must have I have no idea, but anyway.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
So
We
I don't know if
hope. We hope.
tell sorry, they tell me I can't do live, but whatever.
Really? Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. Oh,
But
that's ridiculous. Well, everyone that's watching, reach out to Sue. Remember, you can check out our website, follow us on our we're all on all the platforms, Women's Self Development. And of course, we do want to share that we are going to have a run coming up. So make sure if you guys see it, hold on, let me move this because I have this in my way right now. We do have an event. We're gonna have a 5K run, walk, whatever you want to call it, June 26th. We actively go running, walking, jogging. We'll have pacers, so different groups gathering in the mornings on Sunday at 7 a.m. We're also going to have another group that might be gathering just to train for the marathon together. So we have a lot of encouragement on the health side, and that's in River Forest where we're meeting. So if anyone wants to get out, 7 in the morning, gather, get some coffee afterwards. We're open for that. And then, of course, if you still want to be a member, there are membership opportunities. We're going to open up membership twice a year now versus doing it just all the time. So this is the link Wise member. You guys can jump on, get to know us more, check the website, see what we do for our members because we do a lot of fun stuff for them. So, again, thank you so much, Sue, for your time. Thank you for everyone watching. And we will see you soon. Have a great rest of your week.
Hi, thank you.
Bye. God bless.